Surya Tamang will continue, yet to find his first wicket. Reason Dakal got one in that match. First ODI in this bilateral series. Surya Tamang, an exciting prospect again. The young guns of Nepali cricket. So much to prove, so much to offer to Nepali side as well. And Nepal need a wicket right now.
That was a wonderful delivery, but completely missed everything. The wicket, the pad, and the bat. Fun to watch this young lad, Surya.
This was almost a Yorker. Oh, beautifully bowled. Missed the keeper's glove as well. Full toss this time. Trying to get the same length right this time. Surya Tamang.
Had a wonderful Prime Minister's Cup. Bowled the best 26 wickets for his name.
That's gone up. I don't think the connection is best. Falls on no man's land again. Aaron Johnson, second time in this innings. He's been lucky, tremendously lucky. This is almost a nothing shot. He wanted to go much straighter, took the leading edge, and the ball exactly fell on no man's land. Almost landed at the midpoint between the two fielders there. Can he make the most out of it now, Aaron Johnson? He's got lifeline as well. 75 runs already off the very first wicket. What a wonderful start this by Canada.
For those of you just tuned in, this is Dish Home Fibernet presents Nepal-Canada bilateral series, second ODI. Well, ball this time again, the dot ball, controlling the
on to his second over now, Akash Chand. 4 runs off his very first over. He is already a crowd darling. Short, wide. That's not the length that can give you your first wicket. There is a loud roar behind Akash Chand every time he is bowling in, steaming in for his run-up. As we mentioned, picked up those 5 wickets that took Nepal to victory's line against Afghanistan in the ICC Under-19 World Cup. Young lad from Nepalganj. Well built as well for a fast bowler's job. Easy run up, runs in well. Driven again. Oh, there should have been better effort there. He put in the dive there, Deep Khanal, the culprit. For a moment, I thought caught it off easily. But what has happened is he ran over it and could not stop the ball. The timing again was so good off the bat of Aaron Johnson. It was in fact Navneet who played this beautiful shot. He made a long way, but exactly could not collect the ball and has given 3 extra runs to Canada.
Didn't keep his eye on the ball till the end. That is what you've been taught in the early stages. Basics of fielding. Go. Akash again to Navneet. Both the batsmen on 37 runs.
The length is good. Akash Chand sometimes far too wide outside the off stump. If we can continue with his rhythm that he showed in the under-19 level where he used to come in, run hard, the angle sometimes made the batters feel that the ball would come nil. But he has got that ability to get the ball away from the right-handers, and that's the hallmark of this young prospect for Nepali team.
And you're watching this.
Wonderful series this has been put up by Cricket Association of Nepal. Before going into that CWC matches, end of the second over of Akash Chand and end of 15th over, 81 for none, Canada. Surya Tamang, oh, he got some turn this time. That ball did turn a long way. Surya Tamang. We've been mentioning that he's yet to find his first international wicket. It would be unfair for a youngster to pressurize, but I think all he needs to do is just place the ball in the right areas, and that's how he can get his first wicket, because there is offering from the pitch. The delivery before this turned a long way.
Taking some turns and swings as the game progresses, which is starting to get dry because of the sun. The sun is clearly out there. The problem for Nepal is currently these two batsmen playing comfortably from the both end.
Navneet was born in Chandigarh, India. Number of migrants in this Canadian side. I was having this conversation with Saad Zafar and questioned him if they were having any issues acclimatizing in these conditions, and he was mentioning that this is almost summer for them, because it's almost minus 20 degrees right now in Canada. in the part where he lives. It's a country surrounded by snow for more than half a year. It's a bit chilly in the morning. You can find ice frozen on the ground itself. But as the day progresses, we have beautiful sunlight in the city of Kathmandu, and it gets warmer, and it'll get warmer as cricket action will follow in today's match. 16 gone, 82 for none. Well, then the crowd coming in numbers. We saw almost a full house even on Thursday's match. Despite being a weekday, you can expect the crowd to be at least 20 to 30% above what we saw on Thursday.
Under 19 captain.
So there are three members of the under-19 team in this national side, which I think is a proactive move because Nepali team still a very young side. Imagine the captain is only 21 years old still. Rohit Paudel yet to celebrate his 22nd birthday, already has tremendous successes as the captain of a side. For none. This is the second ODI of the This Home 500 Presents Nepal-Canada bilateral series. 39 runs off the bat of Navneet.
The crowd are in numbers today. Since it's a Saturday,
This partnership, a dream start really. A dream start, 82 for none. They won the toss and decided to bat first. They were very confident, the Canadian side, despite losing that match, which at one point of time they were 173 for 3, Avash. And in a certain manner, they started losing wickets. One brought two brought four, and certainly Nepal went on to win by 7 runs. And Rohit Paudel with the ball was the hero.
that was what we were talking about in the previous match. As captain, you lead by example. And when you don't perform with the bat, you definitely do it with the ball. And what a game that was. Honestly, Sachin, I was not expecting Nepal would go on to win it.
That has been our story, Avas. We've won matches, we've snatched matches, in fact, out of the jaws of defeat. And the ball will carry all the way. A lucky boundary, you can say, but a boundary is boundary. Aaron Johnson has had a boundary after a long while, after quite a while, in fact, because he was being content by Akash and Surya. He wanted to play it far more square than the ball went. But a boundary, nevertheless.
Akash should have had that first slip there. The way, the line and length he was bowling, had a slip. Well, the slip there slipped. The ball slipped on to go for a boundary.
I absolutely agree with you, Avash, because Akash Chand has this instinct of taking the ball away from the right-handers. So I want to believe that Rohit Paudel can make the field set a bit aggressive. Pull this time. Much more commanding shot this time, but only a single.
Didn't time it well this time. But these two batsmen, they're playing wonderfully well. They're getting almost a boundary in every over and a couple of singles. That's what you need to do. Keep that run rate going. Keep it above 5. And what are we looking at, Sachin? If this goes on, are we looking at over a 300 target?
Easily. If you have 88 for none after 17, and if you don't get to 300, I think as a batting unit, you should be very disappointed. Because they have had a very good start, a tremendous start really, against a bowling side that's relatively new and inexperienced, but still they have that quality. Pulled, but won't find the fence. Dev Kanal, in fact it's Reason Dakal, will collect the ball and throw it back. 89 for none after 17.
दस मिनटलाई ब्रेक भएको छ। म हजुरलाई लिङ्क प्रोभाइड गरिदिन्छु, त्यहाँबाट हेर्न सक्नुहुनेछ। अब एकछिन ब्रेक हुन्छ है त।